This is started up. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Melissa.
And I'm Rhonda.
And we are here live on YouTube with our friend Lisa Bohonik.
Hi, everyone.
What's up, Lisa?
Not too much, just
Living
waking up, getting ready for the day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's on your agenda today?
So I'm going to work today from home. So most of you who are watching, I believe, know that I work for the YMCA. So we are closed right now, but we're trying to figure out different ways that we can still engage the Y members in the mission and get everybody through this tough time.
So tell me a little bit about how the Y is managing, like what's happening with the actual Y.
So we are following very closely the guidance of the health department and the governor. So we did close a day before the stay-at-home order went into place, or I shouldn't say the stay-at-home order, but when restaurants and bars were told that they needed to close, was kind of when we needed to close as well. We did close one day before that, and now we're just waiting for them to lift that ban. And once they do, we will be reopening.
I'm looking forward to that day.
I think everybody is.
Me too.
So as I was kind of preparing for our talk this morning, I have to say this has been, I think, the hardest part for me, and I know that a lot of you will agree with me about it, not being able to go to the Y is the worst part of this thing.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Which I think speaks volumes about the community, you know, that you have had such an enormous hand in building there. So cheers to you for that. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. And I feel the same. I'll never complain about going to work again.
Dory can't find us, she said.
I just dropped the link.
I did too.
In my thing. Hang on one second.
I put it on Maverick.
I'm gonna put it I put it on mine and I'll share it again to there. And then I'll get back to this. Share to a page. Share to MaverickRx. Here we are with, oops. Here we are with.
I guess the one good thing about all this is I've learned a lot about technology.
Yeah, right. Yes. I've learned that I should have bought stock in Zoom.
I know, right?
Right? I think I did convince Frank about maybe buying a little stock in Royal Caribbean or something. I said,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You think the cruise business is gonna?
I do.
Well, I would think it's got to be kind of low right now, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's very low.
So it's got to, it can only go up.
So it's like it's like $25 a share right now. Ooh. And it was just like a month ago or something like $135 a share.
Yeah.
So my financial planners told me that, well, I asked him, I said, should I stop putting extra money in? And he was like, no, they said, it was like shopping at Kohl's with a 30% right now.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Gotta keep investing, guys.
So tell us what all the things that, I know you guys got all the exercise classes and you're not only offering them to members, you're offering them to non-members, which is, I think, just awesome.
Yeah, so we've been doing some online fitness classes. We do classes through Zoom, and then we also do classes on Facebook Live. And the reason we do some on Facebook and some on Zoom has a lot to do with music licensing rights. So we're not trying to be confusing, but we're trying to stay compliant with all of the laws. We have opened those up to everybody, and it's been really rewarding as you're watching on the Zooms to see who checks in, or on the Facebook Lives. We have people who are members who've moved away. We have just other people from the community that are learning more about the Y. So that's been a neat thing. We try to have a class every morning at 9 a.m. and a class every evening at 7 p.m. on Monday through Thursday. And then we have morning classes on Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have the option to replay the Facebook Lives. So we encourage people to go back and do some of those classes. And then we also have some classes in the afternoon that are for kids. So it's kind of like our recess time for the kiddos now that they're doing school at home. And then we are doing some senior fitness classes in the middle of the day as well. And then if you want to just get online and do a video, we have access to what's called Y360, which has a whole bunch of different classes in different formats that are available through YouTube. And you can do that whenever it's convenient for your schedule.
Holy smokes, I didn't realize there were so many of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah, that's a lot. Have you done them?
The 360 video, what's that?
So there is a conglomerate of Ys throughout the United States that had put together this service prior to the pandemic, and it was just something that they had offered to their members. But to try to help out their sister and brother Ys, they opened it up to the whole movement. So now everybody in the country has access to this, whether you're a Y member or not.
That's really awesome. Well,
That's fantastic.
yeah.
You said you're doing recess kind of things for the kids. What else is happening to kind of keep the kids moving? And
We have an initiative called Keeping Kids Connected, and we try to post different games and crafts and things like that online that they can do. And then we're also encouraging people to take pictures of themselves doing these things and then posting them back on our Facebook page with a hashtag so that we can keep kids seeing one another and communicating. Our preschool pint-sized pupils class, they did a show and tell via Zoom, and they had the teachers were reading stories to them. So we're just kind of trying to keep things as normal for the kiddos as possible.
that's adorable.
Yeah.
There's you guys are kind of doing some dance classes too, right? Like
Yes, I should know this. My own daughter does it. So last week on Tuesday, we had the computer all set up on the air hockey table so that Holly could do her ballet class down in the basement. And then the Thrive kids have also been doing Zoom calls just to chat with one another, which is pretty chaotic and hilarious to watch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Have you done the classes? Have you taken fitness classes?
me?
I've taken more fitness classes in the last 3 weeks than I've taken in a long time. So
I've
been
taken.
enjoying them.
That's awesome.
They're great.
Usually I have a meeting at 9 a.m., but turns out I got a little bit of a more open schedule right now.
Yeah, right. I know. I want to do yoga with Kim, and then Julie was saying she's teaching strong tomorrow night at 7. But
Yeah.
I just like my schedule now. I actually am going to try to implement some homeschooling, so I have like an actual schedule, and it's not. I got to figure out how I'm going to exercise exactly, but it all kind of revolves around the weather too. You know, like if I'm going to run, it's got to be at the right time of day for the weather.
Yeah.
Running in the rain is actually kind of nice though.
It's warm.
I disagree. I strongly disagree with you.
So we have Kate and Aaron and Dory and Britt and Kathy with us this morning. Good
Hey
morning.
guys.
Good morning, everyone. Now you also are doing those prayer calls.
Yeah, so at 10:30 every day you can call in and you can participate in a daily prayer call. So there's a devotional component of it, but then you can also send in prayer requests. And we are going to be having a guest facilitator on Thursday that many of you know. John Cisnewski from Community Christian Church is going to be leading our prayer on Thursday at 10:30. So we're excited about that.
It is awesome.
That's super cool.
Who's been leading it so far?
It's been just a variety of people from the Y. We have a lot of people on our team who are really quite spiritual. So it's been kind of interesting to see them in a different element.
That's awesome. And is it like landing well? People are attending and it's helping them, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's definitely a lot of people out there who turn to faith in these kinds of times. So we've been having some good traffic on the call. Yeah.
That's fantastic. So one of the reasons that all three of us appreciate the Y so much is because of its charitable, never turning anyone away kind of thing. So do you guys kind of expect that to come back after this all ends? Are you guys preparing for kind of an influx of need?
We are preparing for an influx of need. We are thinking that we're trying to plan out for about a 250% increase in the need of financial assistance. So we want to be out there and ready to serve those people.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been actively seeking out different grants and initiatives that can help make sure that we can fund that. And then we have a very, very generous community. So we've had, members and community members and businesses alike who've supported our financial assistance throughout the years. And we're hoping that they'll continue through this time.
Yeah.
Another thing that's been really encouraging too is, through the messaging that we've stopped everyone's draft and we're no longer charging you. And we've had several, probably like between 50 and 100 members that have written in and said, just please keep taking my dues. We want to help you through this time. So that's been helpful and encouraging as well. And we'll use those money to help support those who are unable to afford the Y services.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that you guys did that. I was just assuming that, if people wanted to stop, they could. And if they didn't,
as challenging as it is for us to not collect those membership dues, we realize it's a real hardship for people right now who may be unemployed or furloughed. And we just don't want to add any extra burden to anybody.
Yeah. Well, I know the Y is like totally not just another gym. It's way more than that. I mean, I think we all feel that way. So if people who have, my kids even feel that way. I think Francesca's, out of everything, she's missing the Y the most. I know she's had some little lifeguard powwows, like car social distance powwows with a few of them. So she says, I miss work the most. So that's like, all those lifeguards and stuff, they have like a tight knit little,
they are a tight little pack back there.
Yeah, they are. So it's really cool. It's a great job. It's like for every age, there's something to offer. I mean, obviously my Francesca was 5 when we started and Angelina was 14 months. And through every stage, there's been something great and wonderful. So
Britt says she misses her Y family.
What?
We all miss our Y family.
We miss you guys too. And also just wanted to let you guys know we have been partnering with the Plainfield Public Library also. Oh, yeah. And tomorrow they're going to be leading a genealogy workshop. So I know a lot of people say that they are interested in researching their family history and doing some different things, but you never have time. Now everybody has time. Yeah. And the library is going to do a Zoom workshop to lead people through how to do that. We have links on our Facebook page, and so does the library. And then also the library is collecting electronic greetings for those who are in a nursing home who cannot have visitors anymore. So if anybody wants to make a card or a video or do something fun, there is an email that is on our Facebook page and also on the library's Facebook page, or you can just send it over to me and I'll get it there because I don't have it off the top of my head. But so they will distribute all of those greetings to those who are used to getting their visitors and they're missing them.
Do you know anything about, maybe even the library might be doing something like this? Obviously lots of people are cleaning stuff out, and I came across, I have several, what do they call those? Amazon Kindles, the Nook, like
the little fires or whatever.
Yeah, there it is. I wondered about if people are doing any drives for devices or something that aren't being used that we could donate to like a nursing home or something for them to be able to access books.
I don't know.
Maybe something to look into. I feel like I've seen something like that maybe in the credit union space that I'll have to look that up a little bit, but that's awesome. So where can everybody find all the information about what you guys are doing for virtual fitness, the Keeping Kids Connected initiative, and that prayer call?
You can find all of that on our website at www.joliettymca.org, or you can go to any of the Greater Joliet Area YMCA Facebook pages, which includes the C.W. Avery Family YMCA, the Morris Community YMCA, the Gallowich Family YMCA, and the Smith Family YMCA.
Okay, awesome. That's fantastic.
Well, thanks for having me on today, guys.
Yeah, thanks for
welcome.
coming.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I know. I miss the Y so much. I can't take it. Dory's having a hard day, she says. She's struggling today.
Yeah, there's days I think
you're gonna struggle. I think
it's a weird, it's an up and down, like kind of ebb and flow.
Yeah. So Rhonda and I have been talking about our coffees, and
lost my light again because I heard it.
If I could share mine, I would, but
yeah.
So we're talking about our coffees, and we feel like maybe we had people on too much. So now we're like, we got to slow down on the people. I like having people on, right?
So we're
But
thinking like 50-50.
yeah, we're thinking like 50-50. So, oh yeah, that's awesome, Kathy. Thank you. She's going to look into the devices. I think that I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
You know. But so what we're kind of thinking is we're going to go to like maybe 3 people a week and then 3 just chats about topics. Oh, we got Britt with a link already. Donations at eehealth.org. Okay. So we're going to go to having a few topics to talk about, and we're going to post on our Facebook and on both of our Instagrams. So I don't know if you guys know that we both have separate Instagrams. We don't have like a unified Maverick Instagram because we just didn't want to. Like, it was just another complicated sector of trying to have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And kids and work and all that stuff. So Rhonda on Instagram is Rhonda or at Rhonda_MaverickRx, and I am at Melissa_MaverickRx. So you can find us there. So if you aren't following us on Instagram, go ahead on over there. And hi, Lisa. And follow us there on Instagram. So we're going to start talking about a few topics. Anything you guys think of, if there's something happening in the news, if there's something hopefully not depressing in the news, if there's something happening, that you think of, shoot us a note, shoot us PM, and we will post what we're going to kind of chat about, who's coming on the day before. Hey, Laura Swenson is here.
Laura. Hi, Laura.
She says, good morning, Rhonda. So tomorrow we're going to talk about something. Do you want to tell them, Ron, about what we're going to chat about tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to chat about, and I forgot to wear my bracelets upstairs. I said
That's
it.
okay.
We're going to talk, you got yours on. Yeah. We're going to talk about embracing the suck.
Mm-hmm.
So
look on our pages for some things that you guys can kind of look at ahead of time tomorrow. Because you got some downtime today, I'm sure, and you don't need to be watching the news left and right. So let's think about some other things, and we'll chat about that tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. Today is Monday, and I am starting school. So now I'm back to being a teacher. Interesting, I'm not getting paid more. There's no increase in my salary yet. I've taken on another job. Everyone's feeling that pain. I got my schedule for the kids.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know. I'm a little bit of a lunatic when it comes to
I'm not gonna
Excel. I like Excel a lot.
She does. She's always sending me this stuff. And then she'll be like, did you save it to your calendar? Did you?
She doesn't. She doesn't save it to her calendar. One day I tried to put things in her calendar on her phone. I'm like, just pull it from your No, it's like she doesn't have it all set up right. So I wash my hands.
She's giving up on me, guys.
I've given up on trying to fix her phone syncing, all that stuff. That's on her. She'll show up when she shows up, usually about 20 minutes late, but she's there. All right, so we got Monday, and you guys, it's going to be a good week. I want you to try to stay as focused as you can on the things in your control, right? You got 4 walls, you got 24 hours. That's it.
That's right. That's all we can control.
All we can control.
Get outside. I strongly admit getting outside at least once a day.
Today's going to be good. If you'd like a more detailed idea of when it is you should be going outside today, I will do that for you. I have a new app that I love it. It's called Wonder something or other. And today it says the warmest part of the day will be at 2 p.m., but it might be cloudy. So between 1 and 3 is our warmest part of the day before rain comes. Then it's going to get hot, but rain tonight. So.
Oh, and we do have tonight at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Our normal Monday night like, so we don't usually
Episode.
meet every day. We normally meet Monday at 9:00, but it's like usually a recorded video. But now that we can't get together, that's not happening. So we're doing something fun tonight. Are we going on Facebook or are we going on YouTube?
I don't know. We haven't decided. What do you guys
Yeah.
think we should do? Should we go on YouTube or Facebook? Either way,
We're
we're gonna have a fun Zoom tonight. It's got to be Zoom because of the whole, life we're living.
Yeah.
Kathy wants to buy your
technical
bracelet.
difficulties.
Kathy wants to buy your bracelet. I told her there's no buying the bracelets. There's only surprises.
So yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? I'm going to wait a little bit on this. Do you think we should do our episode 9 p.m. tonight on Facebook or on YouTube? We need votes. There's like this delay, so I say it and then later they tell us.
I had an idea for a guest.
Yeah.
It's a Plainfield native. I figured we have nothing to lose. I mean, how cool would it be? I think we just email Melissa McCartney's.
Melissa McCartney.
Yeah. She's a Plainfield native. I mean, why wouldn't she want to come on Maverick's Coffee Clutch?
Rhonda's got some ideas, guys. You should see some of the stuff she's trying to get me to do on the internet. Thankfully, Lisa backs me up every time and says, Rhonda, stop it. I sent her that video that you sent me of the two people in their garage.
That's freaking awesome.
Now this is what she wants me to do. And she was like, Morning. How are you?
I need you to unlock my phone.
Why?
Because I have to read my email.
Okay, well, that starts when school starts. School doesn't start until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, my phone doesn't unlock until 10.
Okay, well, I'll do that then when it's time. It's not time right now. I need that. Quickly. Oh, gosh. Guys.
Really? We have this bold bunny.
You're worried about that? It was like
He literally comes up to our sliding glass door.
Who?
And almost like wants to come in our house.
and he stares at you.
Yeah.
Maybe he's friends with Milo.
I don't know if Milo would feel the same way about him. We got, what's up? Questions?
No question. Lisa thought maybe I should share with people what it is you think we should be doing. So I'm trying to see what I did with it.
It probably would make people laugh.
Oh, I'm sure it would make people laugh. It's entertaining.
And we could be 6 feet apart.
Okay, hold on, folks. Here it is.
Garage door assisted Corona.
Chugging challenge.
I want to be like these guys when I get old.
I do not. What?
Wait. I don't think we missed a drum. Jacob Barb? I'm pretty sure we got it all. You're up.
You see? Do you see what I'm dealing with here, folks? No? Saw that. I saw that. They said, good morning, Renata.
Morning, Renata.
Yeah, we got votes for YouTube. Thank you very much for those. So we will be back at 9 p.m. on YouTube with our standard Monday night special. You ready, Ron? Let's move on to the prayer.
Yeah.
Get this day going.
Yep. Okay, so I picked this just because I feel like I've been spending a little more time in nature than I normally do. And I think, I don't know, thought this was fitting. Okay. He is water of life. The steady flow of a waterfall cascading down and clapping onto a land. Oh, I can't read today.
Let's start over.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll start over. The steady flow of a waterfall cascading down and clapping onto a landing can be mesmerizing. There are big ones like Niagara Falls with such force, it's hard to comprehend the amount of power and speed within the rushing floods. Others are small trickles that pop out of stone walls only to vanish right back into the earth, leaving only a faint and soothing sound. Whether powerful or peaceful, they are beautiful reminders that God created an exquisite place for us to dwell. They represent life and cleansing, renewal and grace. The splendor they create are customized gifts to delight our hearts. They're only one of many parts of nature God gave us to enjoy and draw refreshments for our souls. Isn't he good? Verse is a couple, but the one I liked is Isaiah 58 verse 11 is, you will be like a watered garden and like a spring whose waters never run dry.
I like it. So
What do you got?
I'm going to lift everybody up in prayer for this week.
Yes.
And get through it. I know we can. We just need to remember 4 walls, 24 hours. Don't worry about everything else. Just focus on today and try to keep that smile on your face.
That's right.
We love you, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 8:15. Oh, no,
Okay.
that's all right. We'll see you tonight at 9 p.m.
And then tomorrow morning. Right.
And then tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.